Big Magic Johnson. What has he done?
Well, he's a business person.
He's got AIDS.
Welcome everybody to the newest edition of Uncle to Uncle. We've laid off the Don Drapers. We are living that clean lifestyle, and we are back. That last episode will one day be an exclusive. It'll be a lost episode for further down the road, but for now, it's Uncle to Uncle. I'm your host, Franklin. We are in the king-size bed, and as always, I am joined by my co-host, because I'm the main host. He's the co-host. He's the big unk to my little unk. He's Uncle frickin' Howard. How are you doing?
You know, I had a funny feeling tonight that you were going to refer to me as a co-host or diminish my role in some regard upon this podcast. And I just want to say something to you, friend. Look at all the co-hosts who have far surpassed their alleged hosts. Kevin Eubanks.
Yeah, he really surpassed Jay Leno, huh?
Yeah, that's why every day you got the Kevin Eubanks. That's what they named banks after. If you ever go to a bank,
it's a Kevin Eubanks.
I didn't know that's the origin.
That is the ultimate tribute.
Yeah, of course.
Man,
They say it says they're telling people you banks here, please. And then that's where you go to the
what
bank.
an honor! And you put your money in there because he's made so much money, right?
Yeah, he puts his money where his mouth is because his mouth is a bank.
That's beautifully said. Well, what other co-hosts out there is it? What, Andy Richter? What, he's only surpassed Conan in horniness.
Oh, well, and that's an important factor. If you can be hornier than an Irishman, then you must be a horny man indeed.
That's true. You know, a friend of ours, I won't say who he is, but he came up with...
No, go ahead,
Yes?
go ahead.
A friend of ours, I don't want to say his name, but he came up with a theory that Andy Richter canceled himself so he can to freely be as horny as he can be, which is the most liberating thing on earth.
I don't think, first of all, I want to say something about Andy Richter. I was thinking about the man the other day. I want everyone to leave him alone right now.
Talk
You
to
hear
Jack
me?
Allison.
That's an Uncle Howard threat to everybody. Oh, I will.
Is it a
talk
threat
to
or a
Jack
promise?
And I'm gonna. It's a promise that I'll make a threat later. I'll get around to it. The man, I will talk to Jack Allison because I am going to debate him on politics one day very soon.
Whoa. Wow. Well, we know a lot about politics. I mean,
we're the experts. He doesn't stand a chance.
we are the spurts.
Yeah, we're the spurts. Love comes
no.
in spurts. Hey.
That's true.
Anyway,
A lot of things come in
everyone
spurts.
needs to leave Andy. Don't they? And a lot of things come in skirts when I'm around.
And when I'm around, a lot of things go squirt, drip, drip. Anyways, we are recording this
you're
from our
talking about
king-size bed.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we are recording from our king-size bed, the bed we record in and sleep in every single night, Uncle Howard.
And sleep we do like a baby that's been working out all day. We're so sleepy at night. We wear ourselves out all day long, don't we, Franklin?
Like a baby that's had a bunch of milk and he's tired
Mother's
from his day.
milk.
Oh, Lord. Anyways,
Yeah.
we believe in Uncle to Uncle in traditions, right? Traditions, you know? And one tradition we have in the king-size bed is cinema. We watch a movie before bed every single night. And this time, I've picked a little movie, and it's always on the USA Network. Characters welcome.
Where you're up all night.
Ooh, where you can find a monk, and sometimes they're a royal pain. But you know what? You always look good in your suits. Anyways.
Hey,
My
if
film-
you don't want to watch it, psych.
Yeah. The The greatest episode of Uncle to Uncle. You're listening to it. What an honor, people. My film is The Fast and... No, it's Fast and Furious. See, I was confused. The Fast and The Furious was the first one. This is the fourth one. And what I love about this scene... Oh, there's a horn dog in it, Uncle Howard, and it reminds me of you. And it reminds me a little bit about Jesse the Mad Scientist. He's kind of built in that same scrawny fashion. But this guy, he told Brian O'Connor, he says, muscle beats import every time, man, every time. And so what Brian O'Connor did is he stashed some drugs on him, and he had the FBI raid his home, and they caught him looking at some feet there, and things didn't go so well for that guy. Because he called Brian O'Connor a nutsack. So, I think he was based off of you, Howard. Any truth to that?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'm always on the foot creep side, but I will say you don't ever want to mess with Brian O'Connor. He's lucky that all that happened is he got arrested for looking at feet, which is a felony in 39 states, even in 2019. So, all in all, yes, that character was based on me, but more importantly, the character of Han was based on me as well.
What, because you died 8 years ago and you're still around somehow?
Yeah, I died in the past, but then I still got to go out with Gal Gadot until she died, and then I was dead again.
In Tokyo, wow. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to be sad when that day happens, but I'll befriend the bald guy, and he could be the new host here at Uncle to Uncle.
We've established the way.
That's how
the
familia
only way
works,
to
my man.
Yeah, the only way to join a family is you kill a member of the existing family.
Well, speaking of family, I know you have a movie to bring up your own, but however,
I do.
we have a family man of our own right, and I don't mean the Peter, I don't mean the American Dad, I don't even mean a Cleveland. We've got a guy with us. He's got an angry baby boy. I don't know if he wants to go by his government name, but sir, you're joining us in the king-size bed. Your son is the Bagel Boss. Do we call you the Bagel Father? What would you like to be called for this episode?
Well, Franklin, Uncle Howard, you guys can call me Daddy. That's what my baby boy calls me.
That's interesting
But,
development. So, you are
But,
a father.
yeah, the Bagel Boss. He's my baby boy. I love him, and he calls me Daddy.
Beautiful.
And sir, may I first say your son is cute as a button.
Well, thank you. He takes after his daddy.
Oh, how beautiful.
And
How
is there
beautiful.
a Mrs. Daddy Bagel Boss?
The mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
of
mommy.
course. The mommy's around.
Better.
Wow. Well, you guys got a loving family. It makes me ask a lot of questions, but I don't want to bring up these questions just yet. We have a tradition in the king-size bed. First, Uncle Howard will say his movie, and then you brought a VHS with you as well, I see. So, Howard, but before the Bagel Daddy goes, the father, what is your film?
Well, I picked a very funny movie. Everyone knows that I enjoy comedies more than a tragedy. I guess it's just the world's so messed up as it is that I want to escape into the laughter and whimsy of Hollywood. This movie I picked is called The Silence of the Lambs, and it is hilarious.
What?
There's a part where cum gets thrown on a lady, and there's a part where a guy dances around with his dick tucked between his legs. Now
That's funny.
That is funny. Am I right, Daddy?
That's funny. That's funny.
It's
Wow.
when you gotta laugh, you gotta laugh. Like Larry the Cable Guy always said, I don't care who you are. That's just funny.
Jesus Christ. Well, Bagel Daddy, or just Daddy, I suppose. What is the film you brought? I see you have a VHS in your hand here.
I brought Suburban Commando. I relate to it a lot. I'm a big, strong man like Hulk Hogan, and I left my baby Bagel Boss baby alone. And I think it's led to some problems. You're familiar with him, I'm sure.
We saw him on the internet, that's right. So Suburban Commando, is Hulk Hogan an alien? Is that how you relate to them? Because your son sometimes gets ostracized like he's not from this planet?
I just wasn't around so much. I was in space. taking care of
I see.
space.
You know, there's a lot of business in space. I mean, you know,
A lot up there.
Captain Marvel lives there. The
Green
Phoenix Energy
Lantern's
sources
up there all the time.
Yeah, did you ever see Michael Clark Duncan while you were in space at all?
Not personally, but I heard he was
Did you?
on the
Any
same
sighting?
base as me.
You know that old saying, if you see the Green Lantern Corps, warn a brother.
Yeah, I know
That
that
is
saying.
funny. I'm not even gonna be
everyone
mad that you
does.
stole my Warner Brother. No, I know the joke now. It's good. It's funny stuff. I like it a lot, actually. So okay. So we got a couple movies. We'll pick them out. We have the Fast and the Furious, Suburban Commando, and the Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if that's necessarily a comedy, but let's divulge here a little
Well,
bit.
then
It's
why am
really
I
an-
laughing?
I don't know. Anyways, we have a man here, a space traveler of sorts. You've encountered Green Lanterns. You relate to the legendary, not problematic figure of Hulk Hogan as an alien, and you've raised a son who had an outburst recently. What caused this? What caused this? Do you think, as a father? What do you think?
I raised him wrong. I was in space, and I didn't teach him how to treat women. And I brought him here. He's in the car. I brought him in case he needed to apologize. I wasn't around. I'm trying to teach him how to do the right thing now. He said some bad things.
I see somebody in the car. You want to wave him over here and tell him to come inside? I don't know why you've
Yeah.
locked him in there. You got childproof locks.
Ed-
Hey, Bagel Boss.
Get
can you
out
come
of the
in?
car. Get out. Crawl in bed with Daddy. Come here.
What the fuck do you want?
I want you
Wow.
to say you're sorry.
No, Dad. No. This is ridiculous. You know I just got out of the pokey last night after I was falsely imprisoned, by that brute. I just wanted to get a damn bagel, and this brute just came out of nowhere. And I just wanted to
Wow.
relax, but no. You shoved me in the van, and we had to drive down here to Florida.
Wow.
What? I don't know. You need to say you're sorry. Uncle Howard Franklin, you guys are uncles. Do you got any advice for a daddy?
There's
And
one
there's
thing I
baby.
recommend. I don't know if
Yeah,
there's
well, I'm not.
Go ahead, Howard.
Go first, Franklin. I apologize.
Okay. Well, so
Oh, okay,
in the video I saw, I think we still have some audio issues here. I don't know if we're on the delay, perhaps.
Yeah.
But I saw in the video somebody tackled the Bagel Boss, and I don't know what happened. Who was that man?
Oh, that was me. His dad.
Wow.
Dad, what the fuck?
You can't talk like that. That's why I shut your mouth.
No, like I said, I had been accosted ever since I put my height down on all these dating sites, Tinder, Bumble, Grindr. It's just, I can't. You know how tall I really am? Who are you guys? What are your names?
Okay. Well, I'm
My name's
Franklin.
Uncle Howard, sir.
I'm your daddy, and you don't talk to me like that.
No, I can talk to whoever I want
Seriously.
to like that. And I'll tell you what, Franklin, who are you? Who's this creep in the corner over here?
My name's Franklin. What? I'm not a creep.
No. The other one.
Uncle
Who's
Howard?
The other one next to you. Oh, Franklin Howard?
Well,
Florida,
well,
you couldn't get Paul and Young
I-
Ron? Who are these guys?
actually, you're talking to me, Dr. Evil. I'm not a creep. I'm from Bruges.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I seen what they made Vern Troyer do. That's an insult. That's a goddamn insult to people of shorter stature. Come on, Mini you? Why couldn't it be Mini Troyer? What the fuck?
Don't you dare speak.
May I interject here briefly? Hello, hi, I am Arnim Zola. Yes, I'm a very small man too, little Bagel Boss, and I have never had an outburst like yours in a bagel shop. That is because I have uploaded my consciousness to all of computers. Have you considered doing similar, and if not, why not? Thank you, I'll take my answers off the air.
Why are you packing Germans in here? What do you got going on here?
He's in the
He's
computer.
everywhere.
Have some
He's in the
respect,
internet.
Bagel Boss. Yeah, have some respect here.
You know what happens
you know
on the
who you-
internet? I put my height at 5 feet. In a reality, I had to lie about that, and I don't feel proud of it because I'm actually 4'11". You know they tell you to drop dead on these websites when you're 5 feet. You know they tell guys that are 4'11"? One lady told me that if she had cancer and my dick was the cure, she wouldn't fuck me at all. Can you believe
Whoa,
that shit?
whoa. You can't use that kind of
Oh,
language here. This
baby.
is a show for nanas.
And maybe she's a Jehovah's
show for
Witness.
I don't care who's nanas. You said you guys what? Franklin and Howard? You're not
Uncle Howard.
You're no one. You're not God. You're not my boss. You're not my father. My daddy over there.
I am your father.
You're damn well not my uncle or my other uncle.
Well, it's always an honor that when one person has two uncles,
Well,
and you should probably
why-
treat them with a little respect.
Why don't you just lie about how tall you are?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
You know, when I did that, they just show up and then they see me and they, I'm wearing the Timberlands sometimes, but other times I don't know. They just don't like it.
Well, let me tell you, I brought somebody special out here. He's going to help you out a little bit. He is something of a love guru, Bagel Boss, and he's here to help you. It's His Holiness, the Guru Pitka. Marishka Hargate, Bagel Boss. How are you doing?
Good. And yourself?
I am doing excellent. I am His Holiness, the Guru Pitka. You must free yourself from this burden of hate. Why are you so angry?
Pitka.
Yeah, the Guru
What-
Pitka.
I walk into 7-Eleven and, if you go into my YouTube channel, you see the interactions I have with you, Pipka. I'm pretty sure I had an interaction with you, Pipka.
You know, you need to follow the advice of the Guru Pitka. There's too much drama. Do you know what drama stands for, Bagel Boss?
What does drama stand for, Pipka?
Distraction, regression, adjustment, maturity, and action. Drama, TM. You must absolve yourself. Okay, Guru Pitka, that's enough. This is not helping situations here. I don't care much for what's going on here, pal.
Guru Pitka's like a less clever version of Gary Busey with all of those anagrams and such.
I like that Busey fella. He and me are one and the same. I can't. We
False
have so much anger pent up
expectations
in us.
appear real. Fear.
You compare yourself to the likes of Gary Busey?
He's doing great. He's always been good. He's got a full, healthy mouth of teeth. He's got to be at least 6 feet tall because I just look up to guys like him. Come on.
Now, Gary Busey is most famed for having a tremendous son. Little Bagel Boss, do you ever think you'll have a son? And if so, will he be even half as tall as you are, just as your father is twice as tall as you?
You know what? My dad, all those years, he said he was out in space, but that deadbeat. Yeah, I'm talking to you, deadbeat. He just, he birthed me. He said I was bigger. I was no bigger than a small calf, and he just left me for a while until I passed that 4'5" mark. He was really worried.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. Your dad was a spaceman, and maybe he couldn't have been your father, but he was the nation's father, and he was also a great left-handed pitcher for the Red Sox back in the 70s when he went by Bill Spaceman Lee.
You know,
Lee
Bagel
Majors?
Boss.
Yeah.
What,
Bill-
cat got your tongue?
No, I'm sorry here. I'm just a little perplexed by all your anger here. And to be honest, I feel like you owe the nation an apology. You owe the bagel place an apology. And most importantly, your father's owed the biggest apology of all.
I don't owe him jack shit. He birthed a 4'11" son. What the hell do I have to owe him?
He
I don't owe the
birthed you?
I don't owe the women anything. That bagel place never even gave me my damn bagel when I wanted it. What the fuck?
Wow.
It is
Okay.
sad.
You know, if you're gonna be this upset, we're gonna have to put baby in a corner here. How do you feel about your son right now?
he
Bagel
needs
Daddy?
a nap. He's been up on days over this bagel crap. He can't sleep. I'm losing sleep. Everybody's a little cranky. I think
Right.
baby just needs a bagel and a nap.
Wow. Well, you know, I couldn't agree more with you. I have to say, I think we just have we had a little situation where he was a little crabby. I still think he needs a nap and needs to apologize to. You know, there are a few babes in that establishment, I imagine, right, Bagel Boss?
Yeah, they were there, but you know what? I just wanted some service, and I didn't like the fact that the pretty dames around there, they just got it. They got it. They get the world. People over 5'5" get everything. If you're a woman, if you're a guy, you ain't jack shit.
Oh, wow. I don't condone this kind of buffoonery. I don't sanction it. I don't condone it, Bagel Boss. I think
You know how
need to
tall
reevaluate
you
your
have
life.
to be to donate sperm in this country?
5'8".
Oh,
That's-
see that? That 5'8's a giant. And
You knew that pretty quick.
I did know that.
Why you know that?
Well, I am five. Well, here's a reveal for you. I'm 5'7". You know, so I don't have the world handed to me. I can't dunk a basketball. You know, and you know what? I still make do. And I'm a featured headliner at BugCon. I'm hearing you don't want to go to BugCon,
that's
and they're trying to book
something-
you.
What
Yes.
the hell is BugCon?
Oh, BugCon is an event of, it's equal to the LAGOP or the General Hospital Convention. It's a large-scale event that takes place at the Marriott in Burbank every year. It's a beautiful event.
how many women show up to this BugCon? How many women show up?
Like 7, 8,
Oh,
maybe.
no, I can't deal with those. That's too much pressure.
You don't like those odds? Would you like more or less? I don't understand you.
Darker the room, I prefer that.
Whoa.
Maybe
whoa.
platform seating that I can stand on.
I mean, it's not
You
exactly
guys
an arena
can feel free to
necessarily.
spank my baby.
Do we have to give you the first ever on-air Cherry Red? You know what, Bagel Boss, get over here. Get over here right now. Hey,
Yeah, it's time.
No.
Get this cherry red, boy.
What are you doing?
Get
We
this
just
cherry
put this
red.
outside.
Oh.
Why are you
Get
trying
this
to
cherry
do?
red.
What are you trying to do?
You want to get a Cherry Red?
Oh,
No.
leave him
Okay,
alone.
that's
Very
what I
good.
thought.
He feels bad. Come here for uppies, little Bagel Boss.
Aw.
Yeah, carry me, please. Carry me, please.
Just like Bob Dole.
You do
great
like
man.
to be great man. I don't agree with this.
I
You
That's
do
a
like
great
to be
man.
held like a baby.
yeah.
Okay.
You remember when I
Can you believe that The View wanted to interview me over what happened? I don't want to go on any show where Meghan McCain's been on there. She disrespected Trump. I don't like that.
Yeah, that is a problem there. But I mean, I feel a man of your size. I don't know. I maybe you feel this void in Meghan McCain's life. I don't know. Maybe she might be into a shorter gentleman.
Well, they always used to call me Napoleon back in high school because I always used to purchase the territory, if you catch my drift.
I don't know what that means at all. Do you, Uncle Howard?
are you talking about the purchase of Louisiana?
The Louisiana Purchase, my man.
That wasn't Napoleon. That was Thomas Jefferson.
Well, whatever. Same guy. Never heard of her.
Yeah, well, she was a hell of a gal, and even better in the kitchen,
Now, I actually heard a theory once that Napoleon.
that.
where I
Liked,
had sex with her.
I heard a theory Napoleon liked dirty panties. I know this is a show for nanas, but this is history. We're
Who
talking-
doesn't like dirty panties?
Yeah,
Hmm,
right.
that
I'm saying, put her there, Pop.
God, I don't
Where-
like this bond that's forming here. So
We've
this is
brought
some
them
father-son
together, and
counseling.
we never meant to.
we wanted to get
We
you guys
wanted to
apart
sow
here.
the seeds of discord and ruin another family, but it looks like we fucked up again.
No.
that we have. That we s-
Me and the old man may fight a lot, but he got a van. We live out of it. And he got a van because he's like, I'm not gonna waste $2,000 rent on 8-foot tall ceilings when my boy's only 5 foot even.
Oh,
I thought you were 4'11". I'm sorry.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Who the fuck gave you the right to say that?
I'm sorry. This is Uncle to Uncle. Anything goes here. Even though this is a show for Nana, anything goes. So you're gonna be put in your place once in a while.
yeah. anything goes because nanas nowadays are the wildest group of people of all. That's why it's for nanas now. They're rapping.
They're rapping, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
they're saying kind of profane things to people that are younger.
Look at that
than them.
Nana on Nanny Faye on Chrisley, that
Yeah,
show.
yeah, no, that's
Chrisley
a
knows
fun,
best.
fun lady.
She's gambling. She's drinking mojitos.
Yeah.
There's
pretty
nanas on dating sites telling people to go kill themselves.
What? I
Yeah.
don't know about that. I don't know about that now. I don't condone that kind of stuff. But maybe we should go on Tinder sometime and help you out, Bagel Boss. Would you like that? We could construct your profile for you.
I mean, would you guys actually do something? Because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired.
First, we're gonna put that you're 5'9".
Yeah.
All right, but what happens when I show up for the date? Are one of you gonna, get under my legs, carry me like a trench coat, two kids trying to get an R-rated movie?
Bagel Boss, ain't you never heard of Mike Cernovich? He's a great genius of politics and also being a man, and he talks about the gorilla mindset. You need to learn the gorilla mindset and the mystery method, and you will be unstoppable.
That is very true. We could teach you a little bit about the mystery method. Do you know what an IOI is?
No, enlighten me, Professor.
It's called indicators of interest. A lady will give you an IOI when she's interested in what you're saying, but first you have to open a set. And women appreciate bravery. When you go up to a group of 3 or more women and you already got jokes, they are going to appreciate that. But first you have to state your value. You have to DHV. You have to demonstrate high value. And you demonstrate high value by dropping a few what, Howard?
Well, you're going to drop some negs, but you better make sure you're peacocking like crazy when you get in there and open up that set. That's the number one thing, because if you're not peacocking, you're just another schlub. Clothes make the man, and the man makes the moves.
So you want to be wearing what kind of clothes you got there, Bagel Boss? What kind of clothes does Daddy buy for you?
Well, I like the beige cargo shorts and the nice little crew polo because that's what's in. That's just comfortable and it'll work in any situation.
That is true.
Daddy, do you have any suggestions for clothing for your son?
Tall shoes, shoes that are good for standing on tippy toes for long times.
Any clothing suggestions? Maybe an Edward Hardy or an Affliction type shirt that pops,
But
gets a lot of attention?
pops, I like horizontal lines. They really accentuate my mass. I can't
That's
wear
smart.
vertical.
Bright colors so people can really see you when you're down low.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Maybe you should get into hats. Have you thought about getting into hats, perhaps? You are balding. I have to bring this attention to you. You are.
Big tall hat.
You know what would be a good look would be, and I know your dad approves of this look, a black coat, white shoes, black hat, and a Cadillac.
Oh, God, is that a rap lyric,
You'd
Uncle
be a
Howard?
time bomb, baby. Wait
I don't
to
know this
explode. Oh, Daddy knows it well. It's one of his favorite bands.
It's a Crazy Town?
It's a little private joke between Daddy and me. You don't need to worry.
Okay, I didn't know you guys had jokes all of a sudden. That's fine.
Yeah,
Regardless.
we know each other from way back, actually.
Oh, he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, who do you think's responsible for him raising his son so poorly? I gave him.
How do you think I
advice.
got the job as a space marine?
Yeah.
Did you ever find the Phoenix energy from the X-Men films up there? The X-Men documentaries, I should say.
We don't talk anymore. Phoenix Energy and I had a little bit of a falling out.
Did you ever try to fuck the Phoenix energy?
I listen. All I'm gonna say is I have absolutely no hard feelings towards the Phoenix Energy, and if it ever wants to call, I'm always here for it, and I've always made that abundantly clear. That the day that it decided, to take a break from me was the biggest mistake of its life. And last I heard, it was having kind of a breakdown and took over some redheaded girl.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did, and that has not been going well.
Pop, where'd
Anyway.
you find these guys?
What's the matter with us, Bagel Boss?
Yeah, we're not the
don't
ones
know.
who had a meltdown because our
Who
locks
are
and
you?
cream cheese.
Who are you two? Ricardo Montalban? How many times have you had sex?
You want? you're gonna need more than one hand to count for me, pal. Not one, not two, not three, not four. I bet you think it's 5, huh?
Well, that's what I tell people.
Well, I have done the sex 6 times.
That's
Well, that's
really
some
good.
bullshit if I ever heard it.
It's too much for you to believe, huh?
Yeah, everyone knows you got the 5-year dry spell and you got to scratch the itch,
No, well, not me.
That's
6 times
true.
sex over here. Each time quicker than the last. I'm
Yeah,
getting that good at
You're
it.
getting really good now.
Is this one of those like late night type radio shows where we can talk about like sex interests?
Do you think you're on Loquisha right now? What do you think you're doing, Bagel
You're
Boss?
on-
I'm sure you're a fan of that.
I don't
You're
know.
on
Can
Love
we be
Line.
open about our fetishes?
You know what? Against
No.
better judgment, sure.
Okay, yes.
I've always been into like the Amazonian infantilism because, God, it's always been my dream just to be carried like a small child by a 6-foot tall woman. Oof.
You sir are raunchy as fuck, man. We don't need this.
Do you guys remember? I think she was one of them lady wrestlers, Nicole Bass. Oh man!
Oh God.
I
no.
think my man Stern used to hit that. That was good
Your
stuff.
man Stern? Really? Your man Stern?
Yeah.
Really?
Stern, Imus, yeah.
Baba
good guy.
Booey.
Oh my
The
God.
good one.
The
Yeah.
good. No, this is a show. It's a respectable podcast for nanas by uncles, and you know what? Right now, the biggest disgrace we have is a rotten baby boy. I have to say. So I want to talk. I want to talk a little bit more to your daddy. Daddy, what do you do for fun when you are not? Well, you're not raising your son very well, and that's your right as a father. You don't have to, by law, you don't have to raise your own kid. That's a very known thing. Maybe some people don't know about it. But what
It's
do you do for fun,
Not even
Bagel Daddy?
expected usually.
For fun, I've been getting into jet skis.
Now that is cool. That is cool. You live your life like a vacation, don't you?
Yeah, I like to get away from the kid and just ride alone on my jet ski
Wow.
and forget
You know-
about that grumpy little bagel baby.
You hear that, son? He's owning you right now. How do you feel about that?
I know when Pop goes out there on the lake and he just, he just forgot about me and Mom. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Wow. That's no way to talk to your father, is it, Bagel Daddy?
Fuck him. He may be my father, but he ain't God or my boss. Fuck him.
This is why I jet ski.
Wow.
I hope you
Well,
die,
I don't blame you.
Son of a bitch.
This all reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 when Mohawk Alien says everybody can be a father, but not everyone can be a daddy.
What the fuck does he tell? He does that to the Rocket Raccoon?
No, he tells it to
Star-Lord?
Christian homophobe. Yeah.
Yeah, Star-Lord, the Christian homophobe. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Wow. Yeah, that's true.
Big
Well, what a-
Star-Lord. What's he ever done?
he's got AIDS.
Yeah, that's right. Canonically.
He's got AIDS. I mean,
There was a period in the 90s where in every comic book, because of Pedro Zamora on The Real World and stuff, every comic book had to have a character who had AIDS, and they would always but it was 1990s comic book, so it'd be like, what's upsetting you, Kaylee? And then someone would be like, can't you see, you turkey? I have AIDS!
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
that was
know that.
hard-hitting
That is
stuff.
something to.
That's
something to reference at some
See,
point.
that's why, that was just a made-up example, but that's why reading
No.
books can sometimes be cool.
Well, I don't know if I want to spread that kind of propaganda. What is the last book the Bagel Daddy read?
Yeah, Bagel Daddy.
A book? Playboy.
Oh,
My favorite book of them all.
oh no. Oh boy. I
Have
don't
you
know.
read it?
I have not read it. I don't
You
think
should
there's
read
much
it.
story. God.
If you can
Oh,
find
the pages here are stuck together.
the Mike Tyson interview from Playboy in 1991 is really worth reading if you can track it down.
I got it. I got them all. I
Didn't
collect them.
Didn't John Wayne like say some racist shit on Playboy once?
Yeah,
about...
in like 1970, and everyone like just discovered it like a month or two ago and was
That's
like,
true.
John Wayne, just you wait. And it was like John Wayne's been dead for 40 years.
Well, Flavor Flav discovered it because he says, "Racist motherfucker, simple and plain, motherfuck you." And John Wayne.
And
does.
I believe it was the band Jodie Foster's Army who had the song "John Wayne Was a Nazi," which pretty clearly spelled it out.
Yeah. You know, John Wayne, he's not going to be invited to Uncle. Kevin Sorbo, TV's Hercules, not invited as well.
No.
So
It's sad that the world has too many John Waynes and not enough John McCains.
well, the world has plenty of boats, if that's what you're saying. John McCain is now canonically a boat.
Yeah, that's true.
He showed up to try to ruin a party Trump had. You know, I don't like President Trump, but I will say he did not invite John McCain to this party. And
Yeah.
there's nothing worse than an uninvited guest. So when a man who's now a boat shows up to crash your party, that's even more obnoxious than anything else. I side with Trump there.
I think Trump better call an expert in landlord-tenant law because last I checked, John McCain's living rent-free inside his head.
God, what are you, dating Megan now too, pal?
Yeah, I've
Louise.
been dating an alternate reality Megan McCain where she's a person who's ever heard a rock and roll song once in her life.
What do you mean? She has that old tweet there. Give me the Beach Boys and free my soul. I want to get down with your rock and roll and drift away.
Maybe she was doing it like kind of a accidentally on purpose thing.
No, she's not that creative.
No,
that is
she's kind of a manic pixie dream girl.
Megan McCain is far from the manic pixie dream girl.
She would say, the song will change your life, and then she'd put it on your ears, and it would be honky tonk, but donky donk.
Is that a favorite of yours, Bagel Daddy? The honky tonk badonka donk?
Love that song. A good song.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's a honky tonk, but donka donk. If you've never seen the music video, I highly recommend it. You've never been more uncomfortable in your entire life.
You know, it's a good music video. Eric Pride's
Yeah, Call on Me.
Call on Me.
Or
No,
Benny-
that's a music.
Or Benny Benassi's, what's that one? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what video you're
That
talking
touch
about.
me and do not push me until I get my satisfaction.
Yeah,
Bagel
that's a
Boss.
sexy video.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music video that's sexy?
yeah.
You know, I really was into. I think it was the summer in the mid '90s. That Natalie Imbruglia song where she said "lying naked on the floor." Well,
Oh,
she
no.
never got naked, and I was just
Oh,
left
God.
here holding my dick, waiting for nothing.
Oh no, that can't condone. Uncle Howard, what are we gonna do about this?
This guy's out of control. Also, I'd like to say that my actual favorite music video is anytime I was watching porn and I was just blasting Master of Puppets as loud as my ears could handle it. Little Bagel Boss, there's one place for you, my little friend, and I'm sorry, but we've put a lot of people down there, and some of them were small, and they came out big, like Baron Trump. You're gonna have to go in to the Arnim Zola, Dr. Evil, conglomerated basement lab.
No, you can't.
We're
put
gonna
me-
do some-
You can't put me in a corner or in a basement.
gonna do some experiments on you, Bagel Boss. We're gonna make you nice and tall like George Murison.
Oh yeah, I think I've isolated the formula for the super soldier serum. It will either make you a regular Captain America and you can invite a bullied boy to a movie, or you will, how do I say, turn into a goon. It's made from little bunny foo-foo DNA, you see.
Yes, you might be a Captain America type, or you might be a freaking ghoul. I don't know. Either way, hey, win-win. Hey, if Bagel Boss,
Yeah.
Bagel Boss, you there?
Yeah.
Bagel,
What?
zip it,
No.
zip it. You there, Bagel Boss? Shh, zip it. You could be as tall as a minute bull, or you might be a little goblin. Well, Either or. Arnim, let's start working on the serum in the lab. We'll come back.
I cannot wait to work with you, Dr. Eva. It has been a great honor, and I've admired you for very many times in the evil scientist blogosphere. You are spoken of so highly, and it is an honor to work with you. And also, if I could just say for one moment, what will you do if a problem comes along?
You zip it.
Thank you. I love you.
Okay, guys. Thanks. There's a lot of body heat in this room. We got like 6 people in here. This is a lot here.
Yeah.
One computer and a lot of guys. A lot of beef in here. Lot of beef.
It's fortunate that British Uncle Howard died for sure, and I think maybe Alex Jones died, and Aaron
Thankfully.
Chump. We just decided to let him go, and I think he's touring the country in a sideshow.
Well, I got a question
Like
for
Carnival.
the Bagel Daddy. Bagel Daddy, now that your son's back, now that he has had this blowout, are you gonna start being there for him?
I'm gonna try. I might, maybe I'll save up and, would you like a jet ski of your own, Bagel Baby? Maybe we could all go jet skiing together like a family. A daddy, 2 uncles, and the baby.
That's a traditional family, if I recall correctly. Well, Bagel Baby? What?
Sorry, I had to fight out of that basement. It was a weird old Baldo and the German guy. Had to get out of that place. Fuck.
That's right. We couldn't.
Can I be there? Can I? I want to, and we got these jet skis, so let's use them.
This is a father's his last plea to his baby boy.
I guess you are my dad, and you're like a god to me, and because I work for you, you're also my boss, so I do what you say, man.
This is beautiful, folks. We've reconnected a father and a son, and they're gonna go on some jet skis together. This is an uncle to uncle first.
Excuse
Oh,
me,
no.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Bagel Baby,
no.
Baby escaped. We need to bring him back. And also, Bagel Daddy, I have an idea for a very funny joke. You remember the swing revival band Big Bad Voodoo Daddy? What if we called you Big Bad Bagel Daddy?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a daddy, and I was a bad daddy.
Yeah, you were very bad, but that helps us now. And if you'll excuse me, I have to go take your son into the basement and vivisect him.
Please, make him
What?
as tall as you can.
All
Do
right,
your best.
thank you.
No.
Bye.
Thank you. There's some good guys in your basement.
Well, it looks
Bye, Bagel Boy.
looks like everything worked out perfectly for everybody.
Yeah. Well, this is something here. You know, I'm glad that we were able to reunite a father and a son, make their bond stronger, I should say, right?
Oh yeah, I just hope the mics aren't picking up the sound of power tools and screaming coming from downstairs.
No, I hope not as well. He's not faring too well there,
No,
but you know.
it sounds very painful, but these guys have a decent success rate, and
All worth it.
yeah, I mean,
You know, he might be able to dunk a basketball. So
anything.
I would say it's more than worth it.
Well, as a spaceman, Bagel Daddy, you must know that anything for the march of forward progress in the scientific realm benefits Earth as a whole.
Yeah. Earth
Uncle
Howard.
great. My favorite planet.
wow, thank you.
Is there a president of every planet that we don't know about because they're in space? And if so, do they do a State of the Earth address where they always start it with the State of the Earth is strong?
Uncle Howard, you as a fellow space army soldier, know I cannot say.
I know, I know.
You can't disclose that. Come on.
I was testing your loyalty. The fact of the matter is, Bagel Daddy, I'm with Internal Affairs. And I was making sure that you were on the up and up all along, because this business with your son, it's got a lot of the Jupiter folk upset, and some of the Pleiadians, they've been speaking as well. So I was on the job, and it's an honor to know that men like you are in the Space Marines.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. Wow, I needed that. I've been feeling really not good because my baby is, the way he
jerk.
is. So that means a lot.
Sometimes the apple just falls far from the tree. And that was one rotten apple, I don't mind telling you.
It definitely was a rotten apple here. So anyways, Uncle Howard, I was thinking today we could read some headlines like Jay Leno does. This is a show. Maybe you could dig up the old headlines in the news here and see
let me just
what
check
you
out
can
big
find here.
news here and see what's going on.
So we're going to do some
Alright,
headlines here. So
yeah,
this is going to be a very funny segment.
Yeah,
This
they
is gonna be
they
good.
always say truth is funnier than fiction.
And when Jay does it, when Jay Leno reads headlines, people listen, and it is spectacular.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Let's
dig up
see.
those headlines.
All
Let me
right,
know when you're
all right,
ready.
Let me find some funny stuff. Okay, here's a good one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Charities say they never got the donations Jeffrey Epstein claims he made.
Ooh, well,
That's pretty funny.
that's not funny. I mean, he's a horrible person.
Hey, but think about the stuff he might have spent that money on.
That's not funny at all.
Rubber chickens.
Nope, I don't like this.
Whoopee
Next
cushions.
headline. Next headline. Next.
Okay, let's see here.
I don't like that.
Okay, here's a very, very funny one.
Okay, lay it on me. I'm ready to laugh.
Immigration and customs enforcement raids expected in 10 cities.
Ooh.
Wait. Oh, that one wasn't funny, actually.
No, that wasn't funny.
Okay, let's see.
Let's move on. Jay always finds them eventually.
Yeah, no one bats 1,000, right?
No,
Only got
even
about
Leno can't
300
find
to be in the Hall of Fame.
That's right. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Twitter was out today. Hey, you know what else was out today?
What's that? It's gonna be funny.
I was hoping maybe a celebrity came out of the closet today.
Actually, yeah, one did. The Full House guy from the newer the Fuller House guy, I should say.
Just today he did.
Yeah, just today he did.
Wow. Well, I wish
Yeah.
I'd known about that.
Or maybe maybe a month ago.
Hey, check this out, little bagel boy. Well, he's gone. But Bagel Daddy, guess what? New York Post says Bagel Guy says viral rant has already changed his luck with the ladies. Yeah,
now that is funny because it's such bullshit.
Yeah, and then Inside Edition has one that just says, "Who's the man ranting inside Bagel Boss store?" Well, we've got the exclusive interview with him, so eat shit, New York Post.
Shit. Aren't you proud of your son?
Yeah. Okay, here is a very, very funny one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dad charged in quadruple slain in Cleveland Slavic Village. Yeah, that's right.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's us Space Marines, we got a different sense of humor about stuff sometimes.
It's funny because it's relatable.
Yeah, it's very funny. Okay.
Oh lordy.
Now here's a headline that I don't see how anybody could laugh at. I hate to say it, but an alligator in a Chicago lagoon evades capture. Well, first of all, there's nothing to say about that. I mean, that headline tells the story, everything I need to know. I think we're all worried about the lagoon.
I think we're worried about the alligator causing damage and hurting people, right? No?
I don't know about that.
Not right now. Yeah, I'm worried about the lagoon.
Come on.
Oh, now here's a very good one. Okay.
All right, we finally got one.
Are you
Let's lay it
ready?
on me, Howard.
All right. Iran to ramp up production at secret nuclear enrichment bunker built under a mountain to protect it from the U.S.
Oh my God!
You gotta laugh.
You got to.
Now
That's a good one.
Just
This is
funny.
I'm Dr. Evil, and I approve of that headline. Better than
Dr.
Leno! Wow.
Dr.
Thank you,
Evil,
Dr. Evil.
do you have anything to do with this toxic Siberian lake that Instagrammers keep swimming into?
Who was that number 2 who said that? Number 2, you're full of it. He's full of it. Don't trust him. Don't trust him.
Yeah, especially if you're named Natalie Wood.
Jesus Christ, Howard. Jesus, Harold Christ.
Okay, now this is, I think, probably pretty funny.
Okay, this is the last one here.
all
Lay
right.
it on me.
All right. Investigators say a ring smuggled $145 million in ancient artifacts. Hey, last I checked, a ring's a little piece of metal that goes around your finger.
Hey, I checked
That
that.
is funny. Okay.
They made onions too. I mean,
Yeah,
They
that's
are.
true.
they make them out of onions nowadays. You know, they got a little candy attached to them sometimes. I
know,
mean, that's
fu-
Howard. You got,
I-
you know what? You got your Leno moment. You got
Yes.
your Leno moment.
Speaking of onion rings, I was just happening to eating some Jack in the Box onion rings right here, and I got one more. And if I may, Franklin, Bagel Daddy. Oh, sorry. My knee's bad. It's hard to get down on one knee like this. But
Don't do this.
oh my God.
I know. I'm just
Well,
a
don't
simple.
do it.
I
Oh
know.
my
I'm
God.
just a simple man, and hell, maybe I ain't got everything that I know Bagel Daddy's mommy got, but I know one thing, and that's that I love you, fierce and true, and I always have you, beautiful space marine.
Oh my God. Can
Will
I kiss you?
make
Kiss me, please. Oh,
will
my-
you make me the luckiest uncle in the
please,
entire
please.
world?
Oh God, please,
And
Uncle Howard.
be the newest and only sometimes around uncle of all? And marry me?
Absolutely.
It's
Been waiting
Wow.
all my life for this.
Oh my God! Uncle to uncle first.
Yes.
He said yes.
Oh,
He said yes.
oh wow.
Maybe your son can be the ring bearer. That's not the
Oh
job
boy.
of a little one.
But what's gonna happen on the follow-up special after the vows?
Oh well, we'll have to wait and find that out.
Yeah, the first spin-off.
Oh, Uncle Howard, where can they find you?
Oh, well, you're gonna find me probably at Sandals Resort with my new hubby, Bubby, who I love so dear. I'm on Twitter at Miata, MIATAGUY 4. That's 4, and you, that's you. I'm on there all the time now because I might have had an alter ego Twitter account that got banned for threatening a robot. So now it's just me on that one all the time. So that's where I'm gonna be, and I've realized that this politics scam is a hell of a deal. I tweeted at somebody who made a politics thing, and I got like 500 retweets or whatever. So look for a lot more politics from me. I know a lot about it. I know that there's a guy named Mayor Pete Buttgate.
I don't understand his name at all.
Buttgate or something. So
Right.
he's around. Look for him to be a human. And also, I know there's a Bernie Sanders, and if you say anything bad about him at all, Jack Allison will kill you.
No, Lord, no, he won't.
No, he's a good man, and we all agree that Bernie Sanders is bald. So I'm on, that's where I'm at, and you can send me a DM. I'll send you stickers. We have a few t-shirts left for sale on the Bazizio store. They're apparently limited edition because that's what's happening to them. So buy one now or don't buy it. Like our favorite band said, don't delay, act now, supplies are running out. Let's see, we're on Spotify. No, we're not. That's the one thing we're not on. I always say it. We're on Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud. Find us, like us, subscribe to us, write us a review, tell your friends. Skateboard all day long and tell a cop to fuck himself. Franklin, you go.
You can find me on as Bug TV Franklin. That's my only Twitter. I don't acknowledge anything else. That I am only Bug TV Franklin. Buy an Uncle to Uncle shirt. It was my birthday 4 days ago, so that'd be a great gift to yourself and for the bucks we all make from that. And it keeps the lights on and the SoundCloud fees happy. And you know, I just want to say, Bagel Boss, can you come over here for a second? I know they're experimenting you. Can you come over here for a moment, Bagel Boss?
Oh man, my legs. What have they done to me?
Bagel Boss, on behalf of women everywhere,
Yeah.
go fuck yourself. Yeah, go fuck yourself.